in your life? Would you like us to tackle the fear that worries your life and doesn't allow you to achieve your dream? Today we'll try our possible best to slash it out from our life. This is a threat that we often experience in life, around us, in the environment, coming from our thoughts, basically what if thing kind of thing in our minds. The thought of the fear to lose, the fear to start again, the fear to fail, and the fear to laugh. What really happens when you start getting this conception like the fear to lose? We usually experience this when we also hear about stories from others that this is what is going on in people's life, and it's kind of like you also want to embark on that journey the person took, which he lose the fight. So you are afraid that you will experience similar thing like this one. But this episode is going to help you figure that out. Fear to start again. Maybe you have started something before, you failed, and you want to start, but you are thinking, hey, if this thing happens again, what would I do? If the situation that I encountered happens again, what will I do? You are thinking of that. Or you got a broken heart, someone betrayed you, so you are afraid to love again. All these touches of fear we experience, even we fear to die. Yes, death is inevitable, but we sometimes enjoying life, everything is moving on smoothly, life is good. But when we hear about death, oh, a brother is dead, obituary, we are thinking, are we also going to die? We fear to also die. We fear to trust people, trust issues. Yes, so this episode is going to slash out all these touches of fear in your life. And since we have discovered some of the encounters we usually experience regarding fear, like the fear to lose, fear to start again, what if I fail, fear to trust someone, fear to love, all the touches of fear that we might experience in life, now it's time to slash that thing out. It's time to break it out from our lives. So what are we going to do to break this thing out? Fear is something that we experience from the threats from the environment. And if you experience that, what will you do? Sometimes you might hear something and then your mind takes you back to an event which exactly happening in your life, and you kind of know, stop there. Am I going to experience this thing again? Oh no, I think this thing shouldn't be coming to life. But you are thinking fear, because when you heard it, you heard a big, like you can feel a big heartbeat, like your stomach will be moving. You feel like things are not going well, things are not going straight. I am experiencing fear. Your heart beats rapidly. It's like the fear just comes in at once to stop you. Well, let's figure out how we can help ourselves when we experience fear. First of all, we have to acknowledge the fact that we express that fear in us, and we have that fear in us that we want to change or tackle it. Without your acknowledgement that you have a problem, you can't change it. Because when you see fear, or when you experience fear in your life and then you don't recognize that it is a problem affecting your dreams, it's a problem affecting your way of life, you won't see it as a problem. You see it as a normal thing. But unless you tackle it that this is the realities of life and this is what I am going through, I don't like that in my life, how can I stop that? So with that, you are going to figure out that I need change. I am willing to change no matter what. And then empower the mind that you are going to change your circumstances. You are going to change everything with the sole purpose that you can decide to let it go in your life or allow it into your life. So the mind is you and you are the mind. Whatever that you do now, you communicate with the mind and the mind will rule it according to how you have programmed it to be. So you have to empower the mind that things has to change, things has to be good in your life. When COVID hit, everyone was in fear, everyone was anxious of what will happen next. But I remember that time, the only thing I could recognize that I am experiencing fear and I have to empower the mind and reshift my mind to the positive thing. So if we are in bad situation, but I should see the good side of things. So it is also important to shift your mind to the good thing. Redefine your life. Redefine your life by using self-reflection questions that can help you to assess your life, to know your strength, your weakness, how to power the mind, how to do certain things in life. Redefine your life. Sit down in your room, rethink about things happening in your life, things that are not going well, things are going well, the reason why things are not going well, the reason why things are going well. You have to assess yourself. That's why with this season, I am trying to add up introspective questions or self-reflective questions to help us assess ourselves. So every month we have a topic that we can reflect our life on. So next month we'll be having another one. And the previous one we had was emotional introspection. So redefine your life, sit down, reflect. Decide the reason why you do certain things in life. Add prayer. Prayer is key. We have all the mental tips, the emotional tips, the good physical tips, the financial tips. Now it is left with the spiritual. Spiritual things are also important when you want to read or you want to overcome fear. You have to add prayer because prayer is the master key. Whatever that you pray to God, it will be established by the faith you have proclaimed that you want to change, and it will come to pass. Hope that things are going to change. Always pray. In a book I read by Norman Pearl, it's The Power of Positive Thinking, and that explained how he gave a story about how someone was able to overcome fear through reading the Bible, praying and believing. So prayer can also do things. And another way you can overcome fear is affirmation. Yes, the mantras, they are so important. They are so important. So it will be good if you develop mantras every day of your life and believe